Good morning. Good morning, boxing world. Good morning, YouTube world. Good morning to you all. It's your boy Denzel. We're making it look easy. And tonight is fight night. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. Live tonight on Netflix. And I can't wait. I'm going to be working, but it's cool though. I'm still going to be watching. Or listening. I'm definitely going to be watching because I actually subscribe just for this particular reason. But want to talk about a few things. And I haven't heard too many people talk about this, but Jake Paul, I thought about it, right? And, you know, when they say he has a puncher's chance, Jared Anderson said he can't punch. I mean, a lot of people have said Jake Paul can box. So a lot of you that don't like that, people are saying that or don't want to agree with that because of the competition that he's faced. I get it, but you know, like, you got to work your way up, you know, because boxing is it's a dangerous sport. You just can't, you know, just jump straight in there with the wolves, right? And we haven't seen Jake Paul do that, which I think is smart. I mean, none of our favorite boxers have done that. But here's the thing. Jake Paul is moving up in weight. And we had this same theory when it came to Terrence Crawford. And we also had the same theory when it came to Roy Jones. Now, Roy Jones is a more experienced fighter. Terrence Crawford is a more experienced and skillful fighter. But Jake Paul is about to fight a real heavyweight. So at this point, we going based off of manifestation, and you can achieve everything or anything you put your mind to theory. And again, Anthony Joshua knows all this. So, you know, with Jake Paul moving up in weight, and fighting a experienced world champion, two things can happen. One, he can end up shocking the world like Terrence Crawford did. But it'll be even more spectacular, I mean, because it's Jake Paul, who's considered a glorified novice according to Blue Blood. But I like that term for him. But he's moving up in weight, so he hasn't even felt the impact of a heavyweight. And Jake Paul is under the impression that he's not going to get hit with that heavy shot. But I just think that every shot going to be heavy, especially the ones to the body. I think that Jake Paul is going to sneak in some shots. I think that Jake Paul might even buzz. He might even buzz Anthony Joshua. He might. He got a heavy right hand. From what I've been told from people who's been in the ring with him, Jake Paul is heavy-handed. He got some big, thick hands. Pause. But yeah, man, it's a possibility that he can sneak one in there. Because I think that he's definitely going to be looking to hit him with some heavy shots and try to catch him on that chin. If you watch the Anthony Joshua and Dubois fight, the reason why Jake Paul keeps saying he's chinny, because he saw what Dubois did, caught him on the chin with that overhand right in the first round, dropped him. And Jake Paul probably thinks that his over right is stronger than Dubois, more explosive than Dubois. But again, you know, we're talking about a heavyweight that's been fighting heavyweight versus somebody who has not fought heavyweight except for Mike Tyson. That's the only heavyweight Jake Paul has faced. But he's moving up in weight, and that's something to take into consideration, you know. I've been watching Jake Paul. I went back and I watched Jake Paul when he fought Tyron Woodley 1. Then I watched when he fought when it was Tyron Woodley 2. it was a slight improvement. So he's been slightly improving in every fight leading up to this one. Now, his last fight, I was at his last fight versus Chavez Jr. And he looked good. He was snapping his head back. But he didn't knock him out, though. He didn't even drop him. Chavez didn't even really throw punches for the first 6 rounds. So, you know, the likeliness of him doing that to Anthony, I can't say it's slim to none. I mean, think about it like this. Terrence Crawford. Name another performance he had better than the one he had versus Earl Spence. He didn't do that to Sean Porter. He didn't do it to Mazurmov. He didn't do it to Canelo. But he had his best performance against Earl Spence. You know? Now, maybe I might be selling dreams like some of y'all might say Jake Paul is doing, but I think that you never know in the sport, you know? And Andre Ward said it best, you know, you get hit with a shot, get grazed across the head, and, you know, next thing you know, like your legs is, you know, discombobulated, all kinds of stuff. Jake Paul said it even in the thing. He was like, look at them legs. So he's under the impression that he has a chance based off of the things he's seen. We're basing it off of it being Anthony Joshua and the experience level. Jake Paul is definitely going to be trying to move around the ring a lot. He's definitely going to be trying to set up traps because he thinks that Anthony Joshua is just going to hawk him down and just walk in the shots, set him up, like little tricky shit. The thing is, Anthony Joshua has most likely seen those tricks before, but we shall see. I'm excited. Shit, I'm actually working a double today. Shit is so perfect. You know, my job is chill, you know. So I can, you know, I'm gonna take my break, my final break when it comes to watching that fight. The fight gonna be 36 minutes. You know, I ain't gonna take my break until the start of round 1. And I'll be able to watch the whole fight. So we don't expect for it to go that long, but we'll see. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is Denzel. I'm making it look easy. We'll see you on the next one.